everybody, it's Angel from Halo Inspirations. We give you inspirations to help you spread beauty and joy through your quilting journey. Happy All Saints Day to you. I hope each and every one of you had a most fantabulous Halloween and got all your tricks and treats for the night in complete enjoyment. However, today is All Saints Day. And you know, Halo Inspirations began with just my wonderful husband Eric and I. And as it is All Saints Day, this day is very, very special to us. Back in August of 1991, he and I met at William Jewell College at Liberty, Missouri. And this is also where he asked me to marry him. So while I was back at the retreat, the fall retreat with Angela Walters of Quilting is My Therapy. She had a fall retreat this past year. And while I was there, she's out of Liberty, Missouri. So I took the time to go to campus and really embrace where Eric and I began. Okay. And I wanted to share all that with you. So I took a few photos of this beautiful campus and a few videos. They're just small parts of our story that we want to share with you. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you guys at the end. See you in just a bit. Okay, this is actually where we very first met, August of 1991. Yeah, I'm aging myself, right? So Eric was and I'm sorry about all the noise. Eric was a pledge for Kappa Alpha. This used to be the Kappa Alpha house. And I was a new pledge for Delta Zeta. And what they did is they had us walk down from the college and we lined up along this sidewalk here in a single file line. And then the boys were lined up on top of these stairs here in their single file line. And my husband saw me for the first time. We've never met. And so he counted how many girls was ahead of me so that he could be matched with me, because they matched us up together. And so we walked up the stairs and we were greeted by the boys, and Eric actually counted just right because we did get together and we did meet. And they walked us through, and in the back, which I've taken pictures, there is a gazebo, and they had us take pictures together. I wish we got a copy of that, because that literally was the very first day we ever met. So this house is no longer the Kappa Alpha house. Obviously, as you can read, but it still holds a lot of dear memories for me. So, okay, that was the first stop. Let's go to while we were dating. I got somewhere else I'd love to tell you a story. Okay, this one was a little tricky for me. I think this is the field of which my husband played soccer for the college. And the story I wanted to tell you was, there were a bunch of us that ended up going to the soccer game. And mind you, again, there's only 1,200 students that attended at the time that we went here. It was a private college, small, obviously, so we all knew everybody. Everybody knew everybody. And so, you know, a bunch of us went and to support the soccer team. Now, of course, they don't play here anymore. They actually play on the football field. However, yeah, so we went to a game and he was out on the field, and I knew I wasn't the only one he was dating. And the fun story behind this is, there were bleachers here, and when we were all sitting down, I stood out in front of the bleachers and I asked all the girls, I said, who here is dating Eric Stauffer? And all these girls' hands started going up. And they were looking at each other and like, what? And yeah, So then they started yelling at him and calling him names from the sidelines, and yeah, he got a lot of negative attention that day. And that was the day I said, yep, I just made him all mine. 1,200 students, you know. We did have I think we had more girls than guys at the time. But I thought I had sunk the deal and nobody was going to want to date him. Now, years later, after we were married, I found out he was still dating a few of them. But we were just all dating. I was just trying to get them to be mine only, right? So that is one of our other stories. My kids like that story, so they asked me to drive out here and tell the memory of when we were dating. So yes, at any rate, that is the dating story that I wanted to share. And next is a very personal one. So I will be back in a second. I'll see you there. On Halloween night, my husband, right before midnight, we were at a party here at William Joel, and a Halloween party. So I was dressed as a cheerleader. He was dressed as the Dread Pirate Roberts from Princess Bride. And he had me get in my car and park right down there, okay? And he made me wait until it was midnight. So now we're on November 1st, okay? So it's All Saints Day and no longer Halloween, and he had me walk up all those stairs up to here from this door of this old church that they moved onto the campus. And he of course played the part of Dread Pirate Roberts, and he laid down his sword, because he did have a sword. He had the whole getup, and he opened the door and invited me in. So let's go inside. Okay, small little cute little church, and he walked me up all the way to the end here. Yes, there's an echo. All right. And while he did this, he played that part, and he asked me to marry him on All Saints Day that year. And he even said, "As you wish," because, you know, he was playing character. So this is where we were engaged.
So, hey everybody, I just wanted to jump in and say the whole thing kind of was an idea that I came up with. I wanted to also jump in here and say that I just love all the stories of how my parents met, and I wanted everyone else to know the stories because they're really cool, and it's important to know, you know, the good stuff, because you always gotta hunt for the good stuff, and it's super cool and it's super cute, and I absolutely love it. So I wanted to make this video so everyone else can see the cool stories that my parents have and see what Angel from Halo has to say. And I just wanted to jump in and say happy anniversary to my parents, and I genuinely I love everything that they are doing, and I'm glad to be a part of it, and I'm glad everyone else is a part of it. I think it's phenomenal, and you guys get to see a little bit of a different side of everything that's going on. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I know the video was a little odd. It was kind of last minute. I jumped in. I was like, hey, you should do this. And so it's a little different, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and you can appreciate everything that Halo has to offer, because this is just some of the backstory of, you know, what Halo is.
I hope you enjoyed seeing just a small part of the beginning of our story. And like I said, today is the day that he asked me to marry him so many years ago. Now, what I didn't tell you is, in over 30 years that we've been together, my husband was a soldier with the United States Army. And so for 20 years of our marriage, or of us being together, he has served and defended his country. And no matter where he was in the world,
no matter where he was deployed or what he was doing, every year on All Saints' Day, from the time he asked until today, he's always asked me to marry him again. This day is so special, and we really wanted to take the time to share it with you. And saying that, we're also doing a small store-wide sale that's only good until 11:59 tonight, Eastern Time. And at that point, it will go away. It's an automatic discount for all of you who'd love to celebrate today, All Saints' Day, with us. So also, if you are a member of the Creative Kingdom, our private Facebook group, or you are a Be Inspired subscriber, our newsletter, you'll get your own discount code for something a little special that we just want to celebrate and say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the opportunity. It is an honor to do business with you, an absolute honor. And you know what, guys? Thank you all for allowing me to share our story with you today on All Saints' Day. So until next time, may you all continue to be inspired, productive, ever so joyful. Never stop believing, and never stop making your dreams in quilting come true. Happy quilting. Happy All Saints' Day. Happy Ask Me Again. And yes, did he? Absolutely. And of course, I said yes. Love y'all. See y'all soon.